Hey Libra, I'm Lindsay from Lindsay with Love, and I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm an energy coach and healer, teaching all of my students what the heck a chakra is, where their energy is stuck in their chakra system, a custom strategy to get unstuck, to release those blockages that are holding you back, and then how to use the laws of the universe, namely the law of attraction, but there are others, to actually create, to build, to magnetize the life you desire straight to your lap. It doesn't take a lot of human effort, but you need to know your energy system, okay, Libra? If that sounds like something you're interested in and you're ready to jump into my program, click the link in the description box below, the first link. And if you're like, sounds pretty cool, but I'm not quite sure about all this energy healing stuff yet, click the second link in the description box below. That link will take you to my calendar, will get you scheduled for a free chakra review. And on that 30-minute Zoom call, you and I, one-on-one, we're gonna have a chat. You're gonna tell me what's going on in your world. I'm going to explain to you where your energy is stuck in your chakras. I will give you some helpful tools and techniques on how to begin healing yourself, clearing out those blockages. And then at the very end of the call, I do a distant energy healing session where I will transfer my high vibrational energy from me to you. Energy knows no time, no space, no bounds. It will get to you. And you will leave that call feeling clearer, happier, calmer, energized. Maybe you'll release some tension in your body in the form of tingling, tears, warmth, right? All of these things. Either way, you will feel better one way or the other after we leave that call. So if you're not quite ready, Libra, no problem. Click the second description link, second link in the description box below. I can't talk in any of these videos. I feel like maybe it's Mercury in retrograde. I have no idea. I'm trying my best, Libra, so bear with me here. Thank you. Okay, Libra, when I was meditating on your energy, this message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2022. It is a general message, so please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Check out your rising sign and your moon sign to get a really more, like a fuller, more comprehensive picture, right, of what's happening for June 2022. All right. Back to when I was meditating on your energy, I received the words longitudinal and ride the wave. I've been telling everybody I'm having these crazy words this month, so let's see. June seems like it's going to be kind of wild and crazy for a lot of the signs. Longitudinal and ride the wave. It says, the guides had me write out, looks like it's going to be a fun beginning of summer for the Libras that have tuned in. All right, cool. Longitudinal, meaning lengthwise. Are you stretching yourself enough, Libra? Perhaps you have become a little too comfortable in your own skin. And while the guides are all for you riding the wave, don't forget that complacency and stagnation are low vibrational energies. Okay, this is very true. I'm gonna keep reading, but we'll talk about that in a second. Have fun in June. Be comfortable, but don't forget that balance is key. To examine, where are you feeling comfortable? Home, relationships, finances? Time to push that wave a bit, Libra. Okay, interesting. So there is such a thing as longitudinal waves, which I didn't really go into here because it just didn't seem like appropriate and it didn't really seem like it matched the conversation. But just so you know, that could also be an option and you can go Google it and learn about it. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. It feels kind of like almost back and forth, very like Libra scale-ish, right? I want to have fun, but I don't want to be too comfortable, so I got to work a little harder, get uncomfortable. You know, poor Libra, always balancing things. So let's see. Perhaps you'll become a bit comfortable while guides are here for you. We don't want to forget. Okay, so when this is kind of like my life motto and something I always like to live by. When I start to feel comfortable and complacent, I know I've almost like stopped growing in a sense, because growth is uncomfortable, right? Change is uncomfortable. And when you're growing, you're changing. And so I always like to remind myself of that, specifically now that I'm in energy healing and in this field, because stagnation and complacency are not necessarily like the lowest of vibrational emotions and energy, but they're like mid-tier. And if you can be up here, why wouldn't you want to push yourself and your way up here, right? Remember, like attracts like. So complacency attracts complacency, right? Stagnation attracts stagnation. So you want to really continue to be mindful of where you're feeling a little bit stagnant, a little bit calm, comfortable in some area of your life, and then how can you push the envelope a little bit? How can you stretch yourself lengthwise just a little bit, broaden your scope, right? Just a little bit at a time. You're kind of riding the wave. So if you're riding the wave, this thought just came to me. If you're riding the wave and it's pretty smooth wave, right? But then the wave gets just a little bit taller. Not really noticeable. You're still riding pretty smooth, and then it gets just a little bit taller. You're growing, right? You're stretching, but you're not doing it in a way that feels so uncomfortable that you're like almost like paralyzed from it, like stuck, right? So think about that. Things to think about there with this kind of very cryptic message for the Libras for June of 2022. They do want you to push a little harder, but don't do it so much that you're once again out of balance, because poor Libras, you always want to be in balance. I must have Libra in my chart somewhere because I always want to be in balance too. All right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. It is free. You just have to click the subscribe button. And when you're subscribed, you will make sure you'll receive all of my videos every single month and mid-month on these zodiac messages. And I also post videos every single week, all things energy healing, spiritual work, how to connect with your guides, how to develop yourself spiritually. And I will hope to see you all next week.